back to Sports First. A Vineland College student squared off against 114 other professional bass fishers last week and reeled in the most fish and a whopping $29,000. Adrian Avena joins us now on Sports First. And I remember when I was in college, Adrian, so 29 grand in a day, that's pretty good money in college, isn't it?
Yeah, that goes a long way.
A lot of tuna fish and macaroni and cheese, right? Because that's what I ate in college. So when you come back home here to Vineland, New Jersey, and you tell all your friends and your family that you won 29 grand and you won this championship tournament, what do people say?
A lot of people, they're shocked, you know, and they don't really know that this bass fishing exists, but it does, and there's a lot of money to be won. It's a tough road to try and do it for a living, but people do, and that's my goal. So
you're a junior at Chestnut Hill College. When you first told your mom, your parents, your friends that you wanted to try this and maybe fish for a living, what'd they say?
At first, I mean, there was a lot of doubt, of course, you know, and I mean, but parents, you know, I mean, especially mine, they have my back 100%, and they're going to be behind me in whatever I do. So, and I mean, I thank them for that. And, I mean, now to see that it is possible, you know. I know I'm 20 years old and I just want something that people dream to do and they don't do. Like, I mean, it's hard to do it. And that's something I've done at a young age, so hopefully I can continue to do it. So.
Now, the only times that I've gone out fishing, a couple times, someone else has always caught more fish, and I'm like, he's just getting lucky. Yeah. So when you go to this tournament, is it partly luck, or is it more about skill and preparation?
I believe there is a little bit of luck, but then I also believe you have to put yourself in the situation to be lucky. So when it comes to fishing a 3A tournament, which most of these are, I mean, you can get lucky 1 or 2 days, but 3, it's hard, and everything has to go right, and you have to be in the zone all 3 days, and you need to fish clean, and hopefully everything works out. So.
Now, when you go out to these tournaments, what kind of preparation do you have going into one of these? How much time do you put into it?
A lot of time goes forth, you know, and I mean, there's a week before the tournament even starts where you're constantly practicing. You're putting in 12, 14, 16-hour days, and you're on the water, you know, and it's just, I mean, it's tough. It's real tough, but when it's done and when you win something like this, it's all worth it. So.
Now, what are you going to do with that prize money?
I'm going to put it in the bank. I'm going to forget about it. You know, I'm going to try and.
Well, that's a boring answer. You're going to spend it on something, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm going to try and fish the rest of this year, you know, and see what works out. I got 6 more major professional events. So I'm going to get in and fish them, and hopefully I can add to that bank account. So.
Now, a lot of people go down the shore. They're drinking a beer, smoking a cigar or something while they fish. Any of that allowed?
No, I mean that's not allowed, you know, and it's a professional level, just like anything else. But I mean, it's a tough sport, so and it's fun. So.
Well, congratulations, and your goal is to be a professional bass fisherman, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. Well, we'll probably have you back on someday, and you'll be atop the charts. So this is kind of like a NASCAR outfit here. You got a lot of advertisements on there.
Yeah, and I have all these sponsors, you know, and I mean I thank them for that. And if it wasn't for them, you know, I wouldn't be fishing right here. I got a Pal Endurance Series rod. That's a new rod, and I got a jig on here. This right here, this jig right here is what I won the tournament on. Basically, I call it it's a Whiskey River crawl. And then it's an all-terrain jig, and if it wasn't for that, man, and it wasn't for these sponsors, I wouldn't be able to fish these events. So.
Well, congratulations and continued success. Continued success. That's an awesome story.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Adrian, appreciate you joining us. Coming up next year on Sports First, how about catching 2 foul balls?
That was good.